Back to the channel, and this is the 5th episode of season 1 Sons of Anarchy, and we're in the 5th episode already, so it's gone really quick. Just a quick recap of the last one before we get into it. They patched over the Devil's Tribe, which was another club. It was a brother club, and they patched them over. Basically there's another rival MC, they're called the Mayans, and they were pushing them for their business. Obviously they were getting quite a bit of money, the Devil's Tribe, so the Mayans were interested and they wanted some. It's all about the money with these MCs, which you will realise as we get later into the series. The Devil's Tribe wasn't happy about it, so they reached out to the Sons reached out to them. Basically, they've been communicating for years. They've had a brotherhood for 20 years, 2 decades, so a long time. And basically, yeah, they wanted to get stronger, basically grow their numbers. So they joined forces, and now they're brother clubs. They're all one club, which is good for Crow. But obviously for the Mayans, it's obviously poses a threat because now the Sons are in their territory, which they're not going to like. But we'll see how that turns out. And we've already seen a little firefight there towards the end of episode 4, of where the Mayans and the Sons actually had a little face-off. But yeah, that was just a small little bit. So going into episode 5, we're going to get into it right now. We're not going to waste any more time. We're just going to get straight into it. And then, yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this episode. You'll see a change in this episode of how I do things, dramatically, of these reactions. This is all very new, so you'll see a change instantly. Let's just get into it. Thank you all for the recent support, and we're just going to go straight into it.
Please! I don't know! I swear! Somebody help me! Please! Little get him when he gets out. Sam Crow can't protect his ass forever.
You look so out of breath.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Otto. Those guys don't give up, huh?
They never will, Chucky.
You're a good friend, Otto.
Yeah. Not that good a friend.
Looks great. How much?
Forget it, it's a gift.
No, Jazz, I don't
Hey,
want it.
I'm the one getting the deal.
Taste of Charming thing?
Yeah, I'm doing the fireworks.
Oh, really?
It's not a club thing, Don.
Yeah, my mom started it years ago. Just raises money for the school district.
We'll be there. All right. Well, it'll be fun. Give some time to hang with the kids.
Gemma. Oh, hey, April. Appreciate you coming to help.
No problem. Can I ask you something?
What?
Charlie's band's playing during the fireworks tomorrow night. He really wants his dad to come.
Oh, shit, April. I don't think Clay is gonna go for
I would never ask anything like this. Me and you, we understand what went down, but my kids, Charlie doesn't know.
I'll bring it up to Clay.
Thank you.
I can't promise anything.
Thanks for bringing this to the club. The guys send their best.
It's all good, man.
If we pick him up, show him a good time first. How grateful is Chuck?
Probably bake you 2 honey cakes.
You trust him?
Been watching his back for 18 months. I know him pretty good. I trust him. Chuck, he's got a couple of issues. It's a nervous tick kind of a thing.
Ticks we can deal with.
Yeah. No doubt.
Saint.
Don't be an asshole.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I can tell.
Hey, Lowell, you replaced this main chef?
I was talking to April Hobart. What do you think about letting Kyle come tomorrow?
I don't think about it. Hope he went to prison because of that asshole. He's excommunicated.
Thought maybe you'd like the opportunity to do the same thing.
Hey, I'm very charitable.
I know, darling.
You know what? I'll put it up for a vote, but it's not gonna pass.
I love you.
It's a merry-go-round. Sorry, little man. Not as good at this as Grandma.
That is weird. That is really weird. last episode, he was following them around everywhere. So when they went to Nevada to patch over the Devil's Tribe, he was there taking pictures with the camera. He's obviously come back here for someone or something. I don't think it's for the club. I need to stop saying that. It's not for the club. It's definitely not for the club. So we know that Kyle's excommunicated now. That's the person Gemma was talking to. Gemma was talking to the old lady of Kyle. Kyle's old lady. So he's excommunicated and he wants to see his kids band play. Obviously they need to get permission from the club, and he said he'll put up for a vote.
Crew. Otto was keeping him safe up at Stockton, but he gets out tomorrow morning. So we protect him, we pick up the cash, we get him out of Cali.
We're gonna split the cash with Chucky boy. 25% goes to us. Otto wants his 25 to go to Luann.
Wait a minute. There's one more thing. April Hobart wants to know if her old man can come to the fundraiser, see his kid's band play.
You gotta be kidding.
That's done, brother.
I know.
That's done.
No, I know. But, she took a big hit stand behind. She supported the club. It's for her, not Kyle. I figured I'd throw it up for a vote.
Let him come.
You serious?
This can't be about getting even. Not at the school.
It's not about that. Guy's got nothing, right? No club, no family. Do me good to see that. Appreciate what I got.
Anybody opposed?
Yeah, me.
I don't agree with it.
Oh, this is wrong.
Majority rule. Vote passes. Let him come. A size 9 high heel boot up your ass. You coming? I'd rather have my balls cut off. What? Too soon for that joke?
Respect that, I really do respect the way OP handled that. He went to prison for 5 years because of what Kyle did, and he still was willing to let him come to see his kids band play. But it's not just because of that. I think OP actually wants to see for himself how he's getting on, and OP needs to see that. OP needs to see that, is Kyle doing bad or is he doing good in his life? Is he doing better without the club, or is he doing better with the when he was in the club? So I think OP needs to see that, and the only way he's going to see that is if he listens to players. Is let him come to see his kids band play. But out of all of that, I respect OP making that decision, because he could have just said no. But the vote passes, so Kyle's coming. So we're going to be seeing Kyle very, very soon. That sign of relief, that was natural. Good job.
Chuck? Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, guys. Really, really in your debt. You got no idea how much I appreciate you helping me out.
To this world, all over in the eye.
I can't believe you brought her here, Kyle. This is about the kids.
Relax. Just want to hear Charlie play, okay?
Yeah, that makes sense. She's just about the same age.
Funny.
Yeah. This was a bad idea.
Check in with Gemma.
Isn't that guy Sam Crow?
Not anymore.
He got out?
Sort of. Once you take the kids, I'll catch up.
Okay.
So he hasn't actually told her. He hasn't actually told her the real reason why Kyle has got kicked out of the club. She thinks, for all she knows, she thinks that he just got out. He just got out of the life, etc. He just left the club. It's that easy that you can just leave a club just like that. So he hasn't told her the real, well, the looks of it from what we've just seen, he hasn't told her the real reason why Kyle's out the club. she thinks he just left. So I think someone else is gonna. I need to stop saying. I need to stop saying I think because I already know. It's just a habit. I need to stop saying I think because I already know that someone else. You see, someone else tells her that basically he got kicked out. He didn't leave of his own free will. He got pushed out. He got kicked out. He wasn't allowed in the club anymore.
Hi. Come on.
You know about Kyle?
No.
Hey, give us a minute, baby, all right?
Okay.
No need to say anything, Jax. I know my boundaries.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. You stay away from everyone. Kids done playing, you and your teenager climb in your pretty little cage and drive away.
Jax, wait. I have something. For the club.
That's why you're here? You're trying to buy us back. Pull us into one of your bullshit schemes?
It's not bullshit. Okay, I want to share this with you guys.
That look from Gemma then. That look from Gemma, like, get your hands off him. This is a children's fundraiser. And you can tell that look from a woman. You can definitely tell that look that it's like, what are you doing? But I'd be exactly the same way. Respect there for Jax as well. Anyone would be exactly the same way in that situation. If you got kicked out of something and you try to buy your way back, you would react in the same way. Especially if it was for a very, very good reason. Which it was. He went to prison for 5 years because of him, so it was a very good reason. So he reacted in the best way, really. Like, I don't know how you could really react in any other way to just putting him up against the wall. Like, that's fair enough. You left him there, you deal with what other members think about you. That's just how it is.
Announcement. Oh, that's very nice of you.
Excellent draft.
So, you really got 400 thou stashed away, huh, Chucky?
416 thou.
Jesus. So you're a thief and a rat.
I accept that.
The hand on the dick, what's the deal?
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I have this condition. I'm not even gonna wear it.
Condition?
CMD. Compulsive masturbation disorder. I couldn't get the right meds in Stockton, so it's a little out of control right now.
You know, I used to have that, and then I turned 13.
Well, it's a lot more common than you think.
Shit.
It stems from childhood trauma. I was sexually abused.
Hey, Chuck, I don't give a shit about your childhood trauma. If I see your hand dance in your pants one more time, I'm gonna tie you up and I'm gonna throw you in the goddamn closet. Are we clear?
That?
MD. Compulsive masturbation disorder. Is that even a thing in like real life? In the comment section, let me know. Is that even a real thing? Is compulsive masturbation disorder even a real thing at all? Like, I'm just genuinely curious. Like, I don't think it's a thing. I don't believe it's a thing. Of course, it is only acting, but I don't think in reality that is actually a condition as such. I just don't. There's no way that can be a condition. But funny shit, man.
Hey, Doc. Wanted to give you a heads up. Let you know I'm in town. I'm here on ATF business.
What business? The rose petals and the sick photo, they business too.
No. I just know you really love pink roses. And I don't want to see you get hurt, Tara, not by that guy.
I'm not with him.
First love dies hard. And I promise, no more contact. It's been good talking to you. I miss that.
He's definitely a bit of a weird one. Definitely a bit of a weird one. I don't know what else to say. I think it's gonna get a bit more. I need to stop saying. I think. I really do need to stop saying I think because I know. But I'm saying that in for you guys because when I say I think it's because I'm trying to in my mindset. You guys I know have never seen it before, so That's just how I'm doing it. But he's definitely a weird one. I think he's a bit of a psycho. He's definitely a bit crazy. And you're going to see the kind of moves that he pulls to push some people's buttons. You'll see. But she doesn't look happy. She does not look happy that he's returned to the same place where she works, she lives, or she's moved to.
Want to try the egg toss?
I'm not so good at catching.
No, me neither. Give it a shot, see how it goes.
He genuinely looks gutted that his daughter doesn't want to spend any time with him or do any activities with him like that. He generally does look gutted. But the thing is more the fact is when you disappear like that for a certain amount of time, kids generally do forget who you are, what you look like, or who you are in their lives. So they will generally forget that. So I think he's feeling a bit pissed off about what happened because it wasn't really necessarily his fault, even though he did what he did. He did the crime, but you know what I mean to a certain extent. It wasn't his fault. He would have got out of that situation if he wasn't left there. That's what I mean by that. So I can see why he's feeling that way.
Nothing to handle. Kyle's dead.
Yeah. I did. I wanted the guy to be a miserable, broken piece of shit without Sam Crow. Tell you I'm having a hard time, man.
Help me out.
Okay.
Still has that tat.
Yeah.
This is me.
They look pissed off. They generally look pissed off of what they've just seen. Any club member would be exactly the same. They generally look so pissed of what they've just seen on his back. He was probably most likely told to get it removed, and he hasn't. So now, what they're going to do is, I'm pretty sure you all know, if you know this part of the life. But if you don't, you're going to find out. You're going to find out pretty soon in this episode.
Hey, I'll meet you outside, alright? I'll get the rest of your stuff later. Kenna. Hey, I've been doing what Jack's asked. I stand clear of everyone.
Think you and I need to settle a few things.
Donna and the kids, man. Hey, stop. Hey. Harry looks like he knows his way around a gun. I'm kidding. I know you always had trouble wrapping your head around the MC life, but Sam Crow's the only...
Your mom's already given me the Sam Crow's the Blue speech.
I'm not talking about you and Sam Crow. I'm talking about you and Ope.
What happens with me and Opie is no one's business.
You're wrong. He's my best pal. I love that guy more than anyone. Opie can't be half in, half out. We'll get him killed, Donna.
Then I want him out. That other guy got out. Kyle.
Kyle was kicked out. You know why? Because the night Opie got arrested for blowing up that truck yard, Kyle was supposed to be his getaway ride. Only the asshole panicked when he heard sirens. Left Opie behind.
Opie never said anything.
Because Opie's not a rat. Brothers don't turn on each other. He did the time. It's what we do. Walk away from the club. We both know that.
Looks like she's genuinely upset and about to cry from what he's just said. No matter how real or how truthful what the facts are of what Jack said, that they've been best friends, they've known each other their whole life, so no matter what woman or who else he has in his life, Jack's and Opie are always going to have each other's business in their lives. It's not going to matter. But she generally does look upset, and she looks upset by the fact really because she didn't actually know why he got kicked out. She probably didn't even know why Kyle got kicked out of the club. She thought he just left, most likely. And she thought that's most likely what Opie could just do. But like you said, Opie's never going to walk away from the club, which he won't. I don't think he ever would. And I think she knows that, and I think she's scared. She's feared that she knows for a fact that he won't walk away. So she generally looks upset and pissed off at the same time because she didn't know some information, but generally upset. But I agree with everything that Jax has said, but you kind of got to do feel for her as well. Like, it's a hard situation. It's hard. Just wrongs and rights of it all some of it can be right, and then some of it can be wrong. It's It's a mix. It's a mix of really what you believe in and what your perspective is of the situation.
It's kind of a complicated time for us right now, so we should probably do it tonight while you're still in town.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about your kid's band?
Oh, hey, it's cool. I can hear him some other time.
Aye.
Pit work must be in the garage.
Excuse me. Have you seen Clay?
Yeah, he's looking for some paperwork.
Okay. Hello.
Jesus Christ!
No, I'm sorry.
Get the hell away
No, it's not sexual. I'm not sick that way.
Why did he do that, man? Why did he do that? Out of all the timers in the world, why did he do that?
Outside for 5 goddamn minutes, you can't watch him.
Just in the can.
I was getting him the soft toilet paper. He hates the scratchy kind.
Well, I'm glad your ass is feeling loved. Let's go, Chucky. We're picking up the chink money now.
That him?
Tell Clay I'm pissed off. Bad enough his sorry ass isn't here. Now he's taking all my manpower.
Who's that guy with the cops?
It's your ATF guy.
The guy was at the hospital last night watching me with Abel.
That's dangerous, brother.
Shit. Well, you keep an eye on him. He follows us out of here or leaves at any point, you give me a call.
To stop them from calling the cops. Trespassing, vandalism.
I'm more worried they'll call Lynn.
Masturbator.
I accept that.
Get out of my restaurant. You no work here. No it. Go right now.
Where?
Kitchen. Hey, Chucky man!
I need a minute. This guy Chucky has literally just made this episode. It's all been on Chucky.
Used to be an exhaust fan. I stuffed it in there before they plastered.
We're gonna need something heavy. Holy shit.
Told you.
I love Chucky. Jerk off. You come back, okay?
Shit is on.
All right, let's move. Jax drives. Plates.
You at the back of the store.
These are plates for a 20.
This shit's counterfeit?
So the money, the 400,000 that they thought was stashed away in the restaurant, in Lynn's restaurant, it wasn't even real money. It was all counterfeit. So it's either Chucky didn't know it was counterfeit, or that's the part of which why Lynn wanted to find it. It's because it was counterfeit. It wasn't real money. It was fake. So now Sam Crow's pissed off. So they're most likely going to. They got no need for Chucky now. What need have they got for him? They wanted him for the money, and now it's fake. Like, what need have they got for him? So, what's gonna happen to Chucky?
Where's the other plate?
It's in the van. Look, we both got joked around here. Now I need real cash. You need the cash maker. Hey, cops will be here in a heartbeat.
I got the cops under control. 10 grand.
100.
30.
60, and I'll throw in the door prize.
Really, I don't want to do this. Look, I had a deal with Big Otto. Kept my end of the bargain.
Pleasure. See you, Chucky.
Clay.
So if any of you have forgotten why they've actually needed the money, they've actually need the money to pay the Irish 200,000. When they pay the Irish 200,000, so it keeps them in business. That's how much the Irish has requested. As Sam Crow lost their warehouse recently, in the very first episode is what you saw. They told the Irish it's going to be at least 2 or 3 months before they're up and running again, and the Irish can't have that. As they're part of the cause, they need their weapons for obviously the cause. So Sam Crow, as it's going to take 2 to 3 months for their warehouse to be up and running, they need 200,000 up front as a down payment, pretty much as a deposit, so that they can keep on buying weapons, the Irish, from other people, so they can keep buying weapons from other people until Sam Crow get up on their feet. So that's basically why, in case you've forgotten, that they needed the money. So that's basically what that was. I don't know, I just wanted to remind you, because I don't know if anyone, if you maybe have forgotten of why they might have needed the money, because the way Clay was talking them was that they desperately needed the money. So I just wanted to put that in motion, that was the main, that's the main objective of this season at the moment. Seems to be the main storyline at the moment for this season. Is that they need that that 200,000.
Smells in here. That be.
How'd it go with the Chinese?
Not too good.
Well, where's Chucky?
That's the upside.
Clay, it's good to see you, man. You okay with this?
Yeah. You?
I'm good.
Look, about what I was saying earlier, doesn't mean I don't want this.
I know.
Rather be dead than be that guy.
Happy to see him. None of them there look happy to see him in the clubhouse. They all look like they just want the night over with.
Damn. So Bobby, you tell Kyle about the knucklehead? Who got a knucklehead?
48 mint.
Bullshit.
It's so beautiful, it'll blind you.
Where? Come on, let's take a look at it.
Do you see what I mean there? Do you see what I mean by the specific looks? You can see the looks from different characters, different members from the show. You can see the looks that... You can tell from that scene right there that he has no idea what's going on. And they've got him all drunk for a reason. So you can tell that they've got a different plan. And he's not aware. You can just tell by... like you said, they don't have to say anything. You can just literally tell by their looks of what's going to go on next. That's literally all. That's why this show is so great, because it just does that. It works.
What is this? Take your shirt off. Come on, Jack.
Take it off!
You see that? Sorry. Sorry, Clay. I know I was supposed to black it out, and I tried, man. But I went a bunch of times, and I couldn't do it.
You're a knife.
Answer him. Jax.
So, the talk Bobby had with Jax the other day, saying that basically you got to get right with some of Clay's decisions, some of the things that you've been doing, basically the club's picking up on it, and Jax obviously has got right with it. He's like, yeah, this is for OP, fair enough. So respect that he's doing that for his best mate, his best pal. He's known as a boy, pretty much. He chose fire or knife. This is going to be brutal, man. This is going to be so brutal. You would literally pass out. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he'd be dead. Fire to the back. I'm not too sure. I don't suppose you would be dead. But to me, it looked like he literally just passed out. You would probably most likely be like that. If you could be conscious the whole way through that, then you're pretty strong, pretty tough. But he looked like he passed out. It didn't look like he died. But I don't know. You could have done fire to the back like that. You could die. I don't actually know. State of his back then. The state of his back right there. That is going to take some time to heal. If he is not dead and he is literally just passed out, that is going to take time and ages to heal. It's going to be all scabby. It's going to be That is really brutal. That's really brutal. But he could have just got it removed. He literally could have just got it removed, and he wouldn't have had to gone through that. But he kept it on him. I guess he felt like that was the only part he had left of the club. But he kept that on him, and that's what happened. That's the price he paid for it, I guess. An episode. Just what an episode. Lots of things happening there. They obviously they had the Chinese thing going on of where they could get some more money. I think it was around about 400,000. I think I heard 400,000 stashed away. Chucky. I think that's what I heard. I'm pretty sure that very confident that's what I heard. 400,000. But it was all counterfeit. It was all fake. It wasn't real money. So that was just a huge kick in the teeth, really, if it was all fake. Other than that, you met Otto in that episode. He's actually the creator of the show. So the person who actually plays that character, he actually made the whole show. Or the writing of it, anyway. Excommunicated member. That's one of the other things I wanted to mention. There was an excommunicated member there, Kyle. Pretty certain his name was Kyle. It wasn't Kyle. I think it was Kyle with a Y. Kyle, he used to be Sam Crow. He was excommunicated. Basically, he got kicked out for letting OP go to prison. So OP and Kyle was doing a job, basically, and Kyle, as soon as he heard sirens, did the bolt, pissed off, fucked off, and basically left OP in the shit. OP went to prison for 5 years because of it, and that's why Donna and OP have been having most of these arguments lately. It's because he went away because of the club. And Donna's upset about that because she got left alone for 5 years with 2 kids, which is understandable. But then, as you can see, OP, he loves the club, and it's not his fault they really got left behind. So they kicked that member out. And yeah, he came back into the scene to be there, to try and be there for his kids so he can see his kids play. And it turns out it was an event. They found out that he still had the tattoo on his back of pretty much their emblem, their crest, their logo of symbolize who they are on his back, and he's not even part of the club. So that pissed them off. You can tell that pissed them off. Their faces when they all took him into that garage was all like, "Yeah, we're gonna fuck you up." They completely just ruined him. But that's what happens. In reality, that is actually what happens, and that's what I like about this. That's what the creators tried to do here. He's actually tried to show you in real life situations that this is actually what happens. If you join a club in reality and you get kicked out for whatever reason, it can be ratting, it can be lying, it can be something you've done to another member's old lady, it can be anything like that. They can kick you out for those sort of reasons. If you get kicked out of that club and you don't remove any logo you have of that club, any colours of that club, or anything, any tattoo or ink on your body that symbolises that club, in any way or shape or form, if you don't remove it, they will remove it for you. They will either, as probably not as extent as that, they probably won't do the fire or the knife. They could do, but I don't see that happening. They will probably just ink it out themselves. And it would be very, very lucky if you do end up walking out of there without a beating or death, respectively. But other than that, that's actually what happens in reality. If you don't remove it yourself, if you get kicked out from MC for any reason, if you've got any ink of you that sympathises that club, you've got to remove it because you're not part of that club anymore. Anything that you do in the future, if you've got that ink on or ink on you, will come back to that club even if you're not part of them because you've got it on you. So it's just what it is. So that was that Kyle situation. I don't think he'll be in any more episodes. I think that's just one episode thing. Definitely just a one episode thing. He won't be back. As he's excommunicated, there's no way for him to come back. He won't obviously join back into the club. There's no room for him into the series. So that was just a one-time episode for him, which you can see. But other than that was a really good episode. Chucky's so funny. I love Chucky. The masturbator. It's weird. It's cringy. You have to look away every single time, but it's just so funny. He is definitely a character that's gonna just make you laugh all the way through this. Chucky is the bomb in this series. But other than that, I think I've pretty much covered everything The Chinese, Chucky and Kyle, that's all what happened in that episode. Obi got to spend some time with his kids. That is really it. Yeah. Other than that, I hope you do enjoy it, or you have enjoyed this episode, guys. I've enjoyed it. I'm gonna get to sleep now because I am exhausted. I have got a long day ahead of me, and I've still got to do more recordings of this and prepare for other things I'm gonna upload in the future. So etc. I've got lots of things to do. I'm constantly busy. So I need to get some sleep before that. So other than that, guys, I'll see you in the next one.